Guys, he'll be shooting from left to right towards the bowling green end of the ground. Slightly different to normal as we ring in the changes. The Lions playing in the home kit. Matlock in yellow with black shorts, navy blue shorts. Can't really tell with my aging eyes. Jamil Eblay on the edge of the 18-yard box. Also joining in is Emery, who's making a late run into the box. Comes up to the back post, gets the ball on there, and there's a goal-bound shot. Blocked on the line. I think it was Cassidy who fired it in towards the goal after a good late move there from Jordan Emery, but it was saved by the goalkeeper. Point blank on the line. Pollard gets it away. Good early opportunity there for the Lions, but still 0-0, and now Matlock on the counter-attack way through. Johnson goes to the ground, feels like he's fouled, but nothing given. Johnson gets the ball back from the throw, plays it into the penalty area, and the shot from Cassidy just gets too much underneath it. Goes over the crossbar and behind for a goal kick, but smart move there. Getting the score sheet here he's in the box, but Johnson opts to go short. Goes out to the right-hand side, looks to crosses from that far side, into the box. Cassim gets it, goes to the far side, blasts the ball towards the goal, but it's blocked by a melee of players in there in yellow. Doesn't go well, and now it's played over the top. Chase on here for Wiles. Alex Wiles is held up by Vaughan. Goes back here to McHale. He turns his man, crosses in with his left foot, helped clear, still not totally clear. Guiseley struggling to get a foot on the ball here as Matlock squeeze and press. It's into the box again, cleared just, and out to Cassim, who's right back in his own area. A rather heavy challenge comes in this time from Callum Mantak. Ewan Evans into the goalkeeper, Pollard. Pollard launches it long, it's flicked on. Well by Murphy, it's picked up here. And a lob that's had to be tipped over by Tom Scott because Alex Byrne spotted the opportunity. It looked unlikely. It sort of dollied up in the air, but it dipped. And it was dipping underneath the crossbar, and Scott had to scramble back, tip that over, and it's a corner to Matlock. But it was perfectly placed. This corner now goes up towards the back post, headed in towards the goal, but just over. It's taken a deflection, says the referee. It's going to be another corner to Matlock, which Matlock will take. Right-hand side. Played into the box, helped away by Ellis. Picked up by Cassidy, but his touch isn't quite right. He has to lunge in to try and win it from Jaria. Picked up by McHale. He plays it out to the right-hand side, and again a chance for this ball to be delivered into box. That one's a good one. Headed towards goal there by Murphy from the penalty spot, but didn't get the pace on it that he would have hoped to from the ball. Now the ball's down this right-hand side, and it's a good headway here for Matlock as they whip the ball across the face of the 6-yard box. Mantak fizzed it in there. It was Murphy again charging in, trying to get on the end of it. One-man wall in the form of John Johnson. This one whipped in towards the other 6-yard box, not quite cleared. It's played towards goal and claimed by Scott. I think it came off from Jaria.
And this free kick as well.
John Johnson, left arm up, curls this one into the box from the free kick. It takes a deflection. It's gone into the net. And I think it's an own goal. The ball bounces awkwardly off a player, not sure who. Could have been an own goal, could be Cassidy. But either way, it scooped him probably over the goalkeeper Pollard. And the Lions lead just before the break. And it is Guiseley in front. Wow, what a moment, what a time to score. And actually we were frustrated that the free kick was the result after John Johnson looked like he'd got clear of Reece Kendall, but there's almost like some sort of just desserts in the fact that the Lions managed to craft a goal of some form. John Johnson's gone into the penalty area again, right-hand side, crawls it across. Defender scoops it clear. The Lions close to getting a second. This one comes back in here, and it's up towards the goalkeeper, who is clattered into there by Cassim, but the goalkeeper, James Pollard, does well, holds onto the ball and distributes it quickly, so there's no need for the stoppage, as there would be, I'm sure, if he'd gone to ground. McHale collects it, plays it back. There's a free kick now against the run of play, take the lead just before the break, but now having the momentum of having taken the lead, have this corner. It's headed on and out to the other flank now, but the Lions still recover. Headed away this time at the near post. Maybe chance for a counter-attack. Referee blows the whistle for the end of the first half, and a first half that sees
Guiseley knows themselves in front. In fact, it could have been the nose of the defender that scored it. It was an own goal, we believe, as the free kick of John Johnson whipped into the box. Took an awkward bounce. It foxed a defender, we think, an own goal that ended up bouncing over the goalkeeper, James Pollard. An improbable sort of angle, and the Lions took the lead, despite, in fairness, having been under the cosh for a long spell in that first half towards the end. What round worked in the first 45 because the Lions nosed ourselves in front. An own goal, we think. Reece Kendall has been, I think, accredited is the dubious word for it, but he's the man that's been credited with the goal. Falls in with Adam Hoare getting a good flick on into Cassidy. Cassidy collects it, sends it down the right-hand side for John Johnson to get into the penalty area. Johnson goes, tries to go past his man, but there's a challenge in on him just at the key time. A rather unusual one where he sort of fell over the full-back off the head.
No, you're absolutely right. And there at near post, that's realistically as far as you're going to reach it, which is why we had our biggest players there. They've got to turn it around the corner like
Cassidy
this.
collects the ball from inside the penalty area, blasts the ball around the goalkeeper. Oh, the long throw went in. It wasn't dealt with. Jake Cassidy collected the ball, was closed down by the defender, and then curls a ball into the bottom right-hand corner as he faces the goal. Guiseley have the second. Guiseley 2, Matlock 0. Looked high. Referee judges that the Matlock midfielder got the ball. It was a nasty-looking challenge, though, if he hadn't. Good control here from Cadman to keep the ball in Lions' favour now as it goes out to Kasim on this left-hand side. Goes down to the byline. He can't get past Mantak, but he can earn the corner.
So few and far between for a striker, you know, facing goal on the edge of the area, running towards goal.
Matlock now have the ball for a spell here with Alex Byrne collecting right-hand side. Kasim trying to do some defensive work now. This one crossed into the box. Really good ball. Headed away by Danny Ellis. Second phase will be drilled in. And it's Alex Wiles who's given Matlock an important foothold back in the game. 62 minutes gone. Some constructive play there from Matlock. They worked the ball down the right-hand side well. It was a wicked ball in. Danny Ellis dealt with the first one, but it fell for Alex Wiles, and he drilled it home. Firm drive, well placed. And now it's Guiseley 2, Matlock 1.
Sobering up, because the air has been let out of the atmosphere in Nethermore, hasn't it? Because that was a good goal, and now we're only one ahead.
But Guiseley get the ball here with Adam Hoare, edge of the area. He drills it towards a goal, really well saved. Kasim, edge of the area, stabs it, hits off the underside of the upright. Twice he's hit the post. Once last week, once this week. And Guiseley can only think about what might have been there. We could have been back in front. Now it's Matlock on the attack. Two incisive pieces of play there from Hoare and from Kasim, but neither resulted in that all-important third. Mark Lees. Matlock a bit loose in possession here, though. Give the ball to Cassidy. Cassidy plays it out to the left-hand side where Adam Hoare is. He plays a lovely ball across to the right-hand side. Finds Johnson. Johnson's got two in the box to aim for. He whips this one in, claimed at the near post by the goalkeeper. Could have been a better cross. Good pressure. Throw in from that right-hand side. Finds Tooten, who heads it back, crosses into the box, stabbed in towards a goal at the back post there. And it's gone past the upright and behind for a goal kick, but that was a dangerous move there from Matlock. Then goes back to Scott. Scott needs to get something clean through this ball, and does this time. Sends it long, headed away. Wood takes a touch, gets the ball out to the left-hand side where Kasim is back to goal. Keeps a sensible option by going back to Emery. Emery, good cross in towards the right-hand side, headed back by the defender. And Reece Kendall rather overhit that one, and it's gone behind for a Guiseley corner now, and that's a bit of respite that we were desperately craving, because it's all set up. I'm sure it's a throw. Actually can't see from this angle. It's a long throw in towards the near post, headed away by Cassidy. Cassidy and Ellis after that one. Touch is taken down by Kendall, gets it into the box, and it's a scramble, and somehow cleared right off the goal line. I think it might have been Emery who did the honours on that occasion. Nash does to promote sponsors for charities of his choice. He's feel very close to the heart, and the one he wants to mention and ask if you would consider making a donation to tonight is Macmillan. You can do so at macmillan.org.uk. Matlock on the ball now. They've got the ball on the edge of the area. The shot comes in here from Callan Murphy and just goes wide of the upright and behind for a goal kick. One away. Adam Hoare takes it down, does well, plays it out to John Johnson. Perhaps the counter-attack on here for the Lions. John Johnson running at the defenders now. He's got Hoare to his left. He's got a chance to go alone. He does to go alone, and he does take a shot that he doesn't keep down, and it's behind for a goal kick. Out to Johnston. Full-time whistle goes. And there's a cheer around the ground. Big celebration for Ethan Vaughan on that far side, and it's been a excellent evening's work for the Lions, who were up against it in the first half. Lost captain George Smith to injury. Looked like Matlock might be about to get their noses in front when John Johnson took a free kick. It's bounced in the area. An own goal was the result. Reece Kendall getting an unfortunate touch that looped the ball from close range over his own goalkeeper. Guys, it grew into the second half, and we came out the strongest with Jake Cassidy scoring a fine finish inside the 18-yard box to give Guiseley a 2-goal advantage. Wiles half the deficit on 62, but Guiseley held firm. Rode the luck on occasions, but might also have had a third. Kasim hitting the upright. Adam Hoare also denied by the goalkeeper, but a fine evening for Guiseley overall, and 3 valuable points in the bag. Guiseley 2, Matlock 1.
Danny, that was a really tough, high-intensity game against a good side, so it must be really pleasing to get a win under our belts today.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, I thought Matlock were really good, really well organised. We've got a good manager, good coaching staff that we know and we respect. We knew it would be tough. Not really impressed with them, but I felt we stuck at it well. Caused them a lot of problems at times. Obviously, I think Matlock had a good spell in the first half, but then I thought we started and ended both halves really well. Had to weather it a bit, last 10 when they're pumping the ball on us, but when you've got Warriors back there like the manager, can't not mention him today after what he's done and what he's put his body through, but that's how it's got to be, and he epitomises everything what we want to be about, and the lads have followed today. So
yeah, I mean obviously you prefer that if we see the last 10 minutes out easily, but it's good that we showed such resilience to defend the goal, didn't we? A couple of blocks and a couple of good saves from Scott, and there really was a determination to keep that ball out. Yeah,
that's one of the most pleasing things is the attitude and the raw desire to keep the ball out and run for your mate and put your head where it hurts. And obviously we had to have that bit of composure when we had the ball, which I felt we did, and you had Adam and Cadman, JJ, relieving us of that pressure when they could. But yeah, they've got good players, and they're always going to have a go that last 10 when they're only one down. So for us to defend how we did, and like I keep mentioning the attitude again, to show that's got to be the blueprint for us now. That's what we've been after since the day we walked through the door, and we've had it for the majority of the time. There's been the odd occasion we've let ourselves down, but we give that. We're going to put ourselves in with a good chance of getting results every week.
Because it was a massive contrast to the game at Blythe, where we seemed a bit timid there, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't think it's any secret we let ourselves down on Saturday as a group, and it wasn't good enough. So we had to have a reaction, and I'd have been worried if we didn't have one, to be honest. But that was really disappointing, but bounced back tonight.
So obviously when George Smith went off injured, you had to switch things around. So can you just confirm what you did there? Was it Emery went to left back and Adam Hoare, was he playing behind the front two? Or? So
we had obviously James Cadman playing behind Jake Cassidy, so we had to drop him into more of an out-and-out number 8 role. Right. Jordan Emery came out of midfield, went to left back, and Adam played in just behind Jake Cassidy, took James Cadman's role. So in a strange sort of way, it seemed to help us a little bit. I thought Adam was absolutely fantastic tonight.
Yeah, just a good work, didn't he?
Looking after the ball, bringing people into play, linking it up, allowing the ball to stay up there and in those areas with Cass as well. So I thought that really helped us. And just on Jordan, while I'm at it, signed him at sort of 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Right. Yeah.
One that we pushed through late. He's been up at Darlington, done really well up there, not quite managed to break in. I know him, he played at Eccleshill last year, so for him to put in that performance what he did tonight, fair play to him, but you know, he's hopefully kick on now.
And Cass showed two sides to his game. He's obviously a very, very nice finish, but he seems to drop back to centre back for the last 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, but when they're pumping balls in,
Yeah.
you know, and obviously Danny, although he's a warrior, he was carrying a few little knocks, so we just felt having another presence back there would help us sort of defend that first ball at least, and then we've got the energy to try and get on the seconds with your Cadmans, your Woods, your Adam Hawes. But yeah, I mean, Jake's well respected within the changing room. He's done brilliant for us so far, and you know, he'll do whatever it takes for the team, and he's done that tonight, and we're happy.
And the first goal, just to cover, that was an own goal, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a little bit far away from it, so I couldn't really tell. But like we said to the lads in there, minus Saturday, we might have deserved that little bit of luck, you know. And I'm glad we've gone on and capitalised on it, really.
But it's a good ball in anyway, isn't it? You know, it was pressured,
yeah. So yeah, we take it.
Yeah, and that shaven-headed guy at the back, you're going to give him another game, are you?
Yeah, we'll have to patch him up, I think, and we'll see how he is. But yeah, I mean, he's shown what he can bring to the team actually on the field tonight. You know, he's a leader off it. He's our leader off it, and he's shown that he's a leader on it, and he's still got loads of life left in him.
And Hyde United away on Saturday. Do you know much about Hyde? Don't know.
Yeah, we've had a report done on him, and we've had a few people watching him. But you know, we've got to make sure that we're on it and we're doing it, because all the information you can have on the other team means nothing if we're not doing it. So the focus will be on how we go about our business. Obviously, having an awareness and a respect of what they're good at as well. But yeah, this has to be a platform for us now, and we have to take it on.
Great, thanks very much, Johnny, and good luck Saturday.
Cheers.